Hey, Nation, Harry here, and flying the SMB Nation flag of yesteryear, and I'm with longtime friend and community member Lisa Hendrickson. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Happy sunny day in Florida today.
Yeah, no kidding. You said, what was it, Fort? You recently moved to Fort Myers from Minneapolis. Is that correct?
No, I moved here about a year and a half ago,
Oh,
so it's
wow.
been a while.
My bad.
Harry, I watched one of our old videos, and it was right when I was doing the grad school thing, and
Yep.
then I decided not to do grad school. And within 2 months later, I didn't even want to be in Minnesota, so
There you
it
go.
wasn't for me. Not like I hoped.
Yeah.
No.
No, I hear you. If the pandemic recession or just the pandemic did anything, a lot of us have changed. But we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk
Oh,
about you and the change you have coming up. So, what's your new field of endeavor? What's going on?
well, you know what? So the grad school thing didn't work out. I decided not to force myself into learning things I probably didn't need. And moved to Florida. I moved here right before the pandemic, so it was kind of wild. Like I literally didn't have any of my stuff. And then after the pandemic, I went through kind of like what other people went through was considered the great pause. Like
Yeah,
my
it's a good way
business
to.
didn't slow down during lockdown. In fact, it went up, but it wasn't because of lockdown. It was I get a lot of 365 requests now. So that was during that time. You would think, but a lot of these clients already worked from home, so it wasn't that. But then during June and July, things did slow down, and I had a lot of downtime, and I was just like kind of getting frustrated with the work I was doing, and I said, I need to do a change. Like,
Yeah,
what else am I going to do for 20 years? I can't be an Outlook expert for 20 years. There has to be something else.
yeah,
So I wrote down like a list of all the things I love doing about my business. I love the marketing, I love the videos, I love this, I love that. And then I knocked it into two different areas. One is training, which, I've loved it and hated it for years. And then also doing email investigative work.
ah,
So because I have the skills with Outlook and I have my I have a law enforcement degree and a corrections degree, two track. I kind of have the background to be able to do that. And plus, I have the knowledge with Outlook, and I've already helped some clients with some law matters.
yeah.
So I did two things. I started a new business called Agent 99, and I got to experience the fun of starting a new company with all the experience of starting one before,
Yeah.
which is a lot harder than you think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the business part done, and then had come the marketing and the networking, and that's where I started to fail.
Okay. Well, it's a journey. You
It
still
is.
excited about the new direction? I mean, I understand. It always takes longer than you think. I can attest to that.
It does. And the thing is I think that when you're building up the business, you do the operations, you do the setup, the website, how you're going to do things. I did all of that part, and that was the building of it. And I loved it. But then I had to come up with all these ideas on how to market it. And boy, I mean, just tell you that it's a lot. And finally, I was just kind of like out of ideas, and I know how to do marketing, that I said, I think I'm just going to put it aside for now because something else popped into my life that came a little more prevalent, which is the training.
Yeah.
So I decided to just put Agent 99 to the side. It's all done, built, website's up, it's great. Now I'm focusing back on doing training for corporate training and nonprofit and small business, all custom training, no cookie cutter stuff. And the reason why is because an opportunity came in and it was a big deal. So I had to take advantage of it.
Oh, sure, sure. And
Yeah.
you're a true entrepreneur. And I get it. I do like the idea of Agent 99. Long ago, we had an employee named Beatrice Maltzer at SMB Nation, so early 2000s, and as one does, she moved along after it must have been 5 or 6 years, and she got into representing a legal software platform and going into law firms. For the life of me, I can't remember if it was document management or this or that, but they have very specific software in their industry, right? And so she did that for a few years, and then she moved along again, and ultimately ended up being owning a yoga studio in Titusville, Florida, and then sold that, and now is a business coach. So the point is,
Oh, wow.
there must be something in the water in Florida.
Well, let me
Yo,
tell you that the business coaching is something I probably could do too. But you know what, Harry, I don't want to venture out of what I do now. And the business coaching is really hard to sell.
yeah, it is.
People don't want to pay for it. Like they also don't want to pay for training.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'll end on this and get that certificate out while I'm talking. But the nice
oh,
thing about training is back when I was an MCT. I'm not currently an MCT, but I was, and uh, I liked it. I was doing the road show, the Microsoft Hands-on Labs. So you fly out Sunday night and you're home by Thursday night,
yeah.
and that kind of 3-day weekends. But what I liked it was my job was over at 5 p.m. with training. I really like that I'm done. There's
Yeah.
no pager going off. So I like the discrete nature of training,
Yeah, and
right?
there's no like emergency calls, and my Outlook won't open. And it's 9 o'clock at night, and you know, you missed the entire struggles I had with Outlook last summer when Microsoft had zillions of update problems.
Yeah.
I mean, it was painstakingly hard to fix these calls, and I was like really at my wit's end with Outlook last summer. It was not only the great pause, it was killing me. It's just that Microsoft kept doing things to home users, business users, mixing it all up that I would be so exhausted at the end of the day that I would, be in tears, like just tired, exhausted. But during the it was during Christmas last year when I was thinking about Agent 99 and put myself in a better place, I raised my fees.
Yeah.
I said, enough of this.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
going to
that's a key
stick to the
takeaway.
fee. What's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. No, that's a key takeaway.
Oh,
Nothing
yeah.
like raising your fees to recast who you are and what kind of people work with you. Well, hey, we're almost out of time. Did you flash that certificate up? I want
Sure.
to have you talk about that.
There.
So you are now certified.
I am certified. It's my first certification ever. And I found out there's probably more I could get with this, but that was a good start. It's Outlook 2019 365. So
Well, there
I
we
passed.
go. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to circle back to you in the fall. We're not going to
Oh,
wait a
sure.
couple years, but we'll circle back in a few months. And
Yeah.
because I'd like to talk with you about seeing if you still have a joint promotion in you for, I believe it was Black Friday at Thanksgiving. You used to work with us and some other
Yeah.
people. Think about it over the summer, but we really enjoyed that. It was brilliant the way you brought different stakeholders together and they
Mhm.
all pinged their list to the mutual benefit of each of us.
Right. And we've been doing it about 9 years now. So we're doing it again every
All
year.
right.
Everybody changes what they do. So it's great.
You betcha. All right, Lisa. Thank you.
Okay. See you, Harry.
Yeah.